Hi again then guys, and so we've got another GranTurismo 6 top speed tune for you today, and this time it's for a car which is perhaps surprising that I haven't done already. I have done a version of this car already ages and ages ago on the channel. There is of course the SLR McLaren. Now I did the newer version, the premium model, but this car I never really gave much thought to because, I mean, it's not a premium car, it's got less power, I mean, who cares really? But as it turns out, it's actually faster, which is ironic. So you want your racing soft tyres, of course. For suspension, quite an unconventional setup, but bear with me because it really works well on this car. You want your ride height on 100, front and rear. Springs we've increased massively to 22 and 27. Dampers and anti-roll to 1. Camber on 1. Neutral toe as usual. For the gearbox, you want the highest possible auto setting. I don't believe I've adjusted the individual gears on this one, but just check those against yours. And we've got a final drive of 2.3. For the diff, lowest initial torque to reduce wheel spin off the line, high acceleration and low braking. All the power upgrades of course, and obviously I would recommend NOS. And obviously you want the full weight loss package. You cannot adjust the rear downforce, but it doesn't really make very much difference on this car. And of course, as always, I would strongly recommend turning traction control off, because as with all vehicles, it is much, much quicker without it. So as I said, this is really an unlikely candidate for being faster than the newer version. I mean, it costs more, it's less powerful, and it's not a premium car. Those three things just don't add up to it being better. But for some reason, it's slightly quicker than the premium car. Or with my tuning it is anyway. Now I may be able to get the premium version to be slightly quicker now because my tune setup is pretty old for that car now, so who knows. But my tune setup as is for the premium model is 289. This car does 291, so it's only 2 miles per hour faster. But let's face it, in top speed racing 2 miles per hour is significant. That's the difference between winning and losing sometimes. And in terms of draft potential, despite only having 5 gears to work with, same on the new version, it's a very, very strong high-performance supercar and a severely underappreciated one, which is surprising really, because usually Mercs get quite a lot of love, but the SLR doesn't. I think the main reason for that is the high-speed handling. Now on the straights, it's very good. It's very stable, very dependable, never slides out or shocks you. And it's very quick, but much like the Veyron, the handling in the curves can be extremely heavy, and that's why I gave it this unconventional suspension setup. Now for any of you guys who have been around on the channel since the Golden Bullet Huayra tune, you'll remember that unconventional suspension setups can sometimes be the key to unlocking performance in a car, and that is certainly the case with the SLR McLaren. Because with this suspension setup it handles like an absolute monster. As you can see, handles perfectly around the curve. You can get it right down to the inside of the corner without it spinning out. Obviously it's not quite as quick down there, but you can do it if you need to, which is good to know. And overall, I mean, the facts don't lie. It's faster than the premium version. As far as draft potential, it does over 310 with NOS, well over 320 with Slipstream. I haven't actually used it in a race yet, but I use the newer version a lot, and that one is competitive. This one's even quicker, so I can only imagine that this is going to be a very good machine. Plus, this version does have another advantage up its sleeve, because although it has less power, that's actually technically a good thing, because it's faster with less power, meaning that at sub 1000 horsepower it's a highly competitive machine. So if you're looking for an under 1000 horsepower supercar, or just a supercar in general that's really fast, different to what everyone else uses, and genuinely competitive, the SLR is a very good choice and a very underappreciated one. And as these two tune setups for the premium and now this one have proven, really, it's a worthy supercar. So, of course, I hope you find this fun, and I know it's competitive. And if you're new to the channel and found it helpful, feel free to subscribe. I put out new top speed tunes like this every day, new drag tunes every weekend, new special projects every week, and new car reviews every day. And as always, thanks for watching.